And now we call on the President of the St. Andrews Development Organization, Mr. Cosmos Jr.
Mr. Chairman, Honorable Ben Jones, Minister of External Affairs, Agriculture, Tourism, Lands, and Forestry, Honorable Pauline Andrew, Minister of State in the Ministry of Tourism, I won't call the others, Reverend Honorable Sir George Maguire, Minister of Education and Social Services. This one is much simpler. Reverend Bain, other distinguished guests, especially Dr. John Watts, who is going to deliver a feature address today. Very distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, friends and well-wishers of the St. Andrews Development Organization. I must say that it is indeed a great privilege for me to address you this afternoon on behalf of the St. Andrews Development Organization. I should probably qualify that word address and maybe say it's a welcome address so that you won't expect any speech from me. I'm not really a speech maker. I must tell you though, or remind you, or tell those of you who do not know, that this organization is a very young and vibrant organization. And I remember some time ago when a friend asked me something about the organization, I say, you know, the friend wanted to know how it was the organization progressing. And I said, you know that the organization is young, and you know any young child has a lot of energy, and it's real kicking. I said the organization is young and kicking. And this is what we hope we would be able to demonstrate here to you over these last 3 days. We must say that, as you are aware, this is only our second festival. The first was last year. And our intention is to make it an annual affair. The effort that you're seeing before your very eyes now is really the result of the enthusiasm of a handful of conscientious and selfless parishioners. While I sat in my seat there, I tried to work out the percentage of the St. Andrews population that is involved in this St. Andrews Development Organization. And I must say that my mathematics tended to fail me, because I had to go down in the decimal points to find what percentage of the population of St. Andrews was represented by at the organization. We are hoping that if this small group of parishioners, and we number no more than about 30 effective membership, about 30 workers, we can say working membership. Of course, we have approximately 100 persons enrolled as members, but regular working membership is no more than 30. As I said before, I think the driving force behind this organization is our mere enthusiasm and selflessness and interest in the parish of St. Andrews and in Grenada as a whole. And I think that the people who have recognized this about our organization, they have put their full support behind us. And I'm sure later on, when Mrs. Benjamin delivers the vote of thanks, she will take the opportunity to highlight the various people who have really put their money where their mouth is. These people have given us selfless support. They've really helped us along. And I think, were it not for them, and if we were to consider the amount of frustration experienced in trying to put through this festival, we may never ever think of a third festival. But we must be positive. And when we think of the amount of support that we've been given by people outside there, especially people, well, I shouldn't say especially, instead I should say people both in and out of St. Andrews. The business people have been wonderful. We cannot really expect better. But the degree of frustration that we've experienced at times, as the chairman mentioned a while ago, is probably almost enough to turn one off from one's objectives. But I dare say that no amount of frustration from whatever quarters it may come would dampen our spirit and take out that drive towards nation building, that drive which is motivated by our civic mindedness, our patriotism. I think that it would take real thunder to shatter us. We would stand firm, and we would assure you that you would have the opportunity to have other festivals like this one. I must now turn to my main task, which is to add my word of welcome, be it a special word, as the chairman may say, to the words of the chairman in welcoming you to this, our second annual Magic Music Festival of Arts, Crafts, and Flea Marks. And I want to invite you to spend some time with us. If possible, spend the full 3 days, the full duration of the festival with us. And let your eyes and ears and mouths and feet and whatever else you have as part of your body, let it feast to its fullest. And I'm certain that you would never regret having come to Rainbow City. Rainbow City welcomes you day and night, and we want you to enjoy yourself and have a good time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. Well, you have got it from the President himself, the freedom of Rainbow City to enjoy.